I think that the time that everything is just going to stop is when Nick Aldis and Adam Pearce both are in the Royal Rumble match and they're standing in the center of the ring just looking at each other and they're going ready to go and the crowd's going nuts and time seems to stop. What's up everybody? In this video, I will be giving you 3 bold predictions for this year's Royal Rumble event. But before we get into the video, click the link in the corner if you want to see a massive haul that me and Dillon got. Alright, kicking things off with the first bold prediction. Now, when I originally thought of this, I didn't think it was a bold take or a hot take or a crazy idea, but now, the way things have turned out since I originally thought of this, I think this is a bold prediction. And that is, Cody Rhodes is going to win this year's Royal Rumble event. Now, to some of you, that may not be a bold prediction. I think after CM Punk returned to the company, and after CM Punk officially declared himself for the Royal Rumble, it seems like he's going to be the odds-on favorite to win the entire thing. Now, does CM Punk necessarily have to win the Royal Rumble to challenge Seth Rollins? Probably not, but I think you can also make that argument that Cody Rhodes doesn't necessarily need to win the Royal Rumble in order to challenge Roman Reigns for the title at WrestleMania. I just think they owe it to Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes has been trying to finish his story for the past 2 or so years, and although he had to go off and do some side quests, the main task at hand is still Roman Reigns, and it's still for Cody to become WWE Champion. Now, Cody Rhodes is one of the biggest baby faces in the entire company and in the entire world. However, his WWE accolades are maybe slightly lacking for the level that he is currently at. Cody has held a couple different championships in WWE, but he has not held a world title for the company. And so I think with his accolades lacking, I think them giving him 2 Royal Rumble victories and for him to go back-to-back is really going to help push him to that next tier and really help solidify him as one of the great WWE superstars. Now, one problem is going to be that if you have CM Punk in the Royal Rumble and he doesn't end up winning, then the winner could be a bit of a letdown. However, I think if you tease the feud that we're going to get, then that is not going to be the case. I think what's going to happen is CM Punk is going to be in the Royal Rumble match, and I think that Seth Rollins is going to cost him his shot to win the Royal Rumble. That way, Seth Rollins versus CM Punk at Mania is pretty much solidified and fans will be happy with that. So then once Cody Rhodes finishes his story, the fans are going to go absolutely nuts. Now, if Cody Rhodes were to win the Royal Rumble twice, he would join the elite group of Hulk Hogan, Shawn Michaels, Randy Orton, Triple H, John Cena, Batista, Edge, and Brock Lesnar as all wrestlers who have won the Royal Rumble twice. Now, if Cody Rhodes were to win the Royal Rumble in back-to-back years, he would join another elite group of wrestlers, including Hulk Hogan, who won the Royal Rumble in back-to-back years in 1990 and 1991, including Shawn Michaels in 1995 and 1996, and Stone Cold Steve Austin in 1997 and 1998. Not only do I think Cody Rhodes deserves to win the Royal Rumble in back-to-back years and to do it twice, but I think he has absolutely earned this right. The next bold take is going to be that the Raw and SmackDown general managers are going to compete in the men's Royal Rumble match. Both Adam Pearce and Nick Aldis are highly decorated wrestlers outside of the WWE. They've held titles in Impact plus numerous titles in NWA. So I think that they are both going to appear in the Royal Rumble match because the 2 general managers have a bit of a beef going on, a little bit of a friendly competition, and I think that's one of the more exciting things that's happening on television because I just think that putting GMs on wrestling shows makes the most amount of sense because it just helps give purpose and reason for why certain matches happening. I think on-screen GMs really add a lot to wrestling shows. And while both may be a bit older and haven't actually wrestled in a little bit, although Adam Pearce did appear in 2 matches in 2021, the Royal Rumble is the perfect match to have wrestlers who may not be either that good at wrestling or who haven't wrestled in a while or who are a bit older. this is the perfect match to put them into because you don't have to actually do that much wrestling. It's not a super dangerous match. And I think they're going to enter the match, and I think every single Royal Rumble match has a moment where the match sort of just stops and all of the competitors just watch what's about to happen. And so I think that the time that everything is just going to stop is when Nick Aldis and Adam Pearce both are in the Royal Rumble match and they're standing in the center of the ring just looking at each other, and they're going ready to go, and the crowd's going nuts, and time seems to stop as the two exchange blow for blow. They exchange haymakers, and then I think they're going to get eliminated shortly after that. And the final bold prediction, this is the one that I feel the most confident about, is that Jade Cargill is going to break the record for most women eliminated in a Royal Rumble match. Now, I think it's fairly obvious that Jade Cargill is going to debut at the Royal Rumble, although she hasn't been announced yet. I think she is definitely going to be announced. I don't think she's going to be a surprise entrant just because it feels so obvious that it's actually going to happen. And I think if they want to help build the match, if they want to help build the anticipation for the Women's Royal Rumble match, announcing Jade Cargill is going to be the best way to do so. And although Jade Cargill may be a good pick to win the Women's Royal Rumble match, I don't think they're going to push her that far just yet. I think she's going to start off with a good feud against a nice veteran, and so I think that's probably going to spark from whoever eliminates her in the Royal Rumble match, but that's not going to happen until she eliminates 9 women. The record for most women eliminated in a Royal Rumble match is a tie between Bianca Belair and Shayna Baszler, who both have 8. Now, I don't think Jade Cargill is going to go absolutely nuts and eliminate double digits. I think she's probably going to get 9, but I wouldn't be surprised if she does hit 10. I know it's double digits, but I don't think it's going to be more than 10. I think it's going to be 9 because I think they're going to establish her as an absolute force. And so I think in order to do that and to not have her win the Royal Rumble, making her break the record for most women eliminated is going to do that exact thing. And I don't think Jade Cargill is necessarily a bad wrestler. She just doesn't have that many years under her belt. So I think that's why when she signed with WWE, they wanted to get her trained up for a few months before they actually debut her. So I think it's the perfect time to debut her at the Royal Rumble. And like I said, she is going to break the record for most women eliminated in a Royal Rumble match. All right, that's going to wrap it up. You let me know in the comments down below, what is your boldest take for the Royal Rumble? And make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and click that bell on the bottom right corner so you never miss an upload.